Let me see. I want it to scroll. Hey, y'all. Let me see. Hey, Miss Regina. Miss Regina. Miss Regina. You're not going to be happy, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, I need you to stay right there, darling. My thing need to be clean. Hold up 1 second. Miss Regina. Maybe I need to turn off the screen. Hold on a second. Miss Regina, don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere, Miss Regina. Hold on a second. Let me go and take that screen down, girl. Hi, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, I am Dolby, and I am your host today. Miss Regina, look. Miss Regina, my hair almost dry, right? I had went on ahead and put the burgundy in it because I don't like the jet black. So I went on ahead and put the burgundy in it, right? So, and I did everything what it says. How do I know you? Yeah. So, Miss Regina, how I look? I got to finish taking loose my hair because it's drying up. I still got this much here to dry. Thank you, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, me and you got to have a talk, darling. I'm glad that you came over here. And Miss Regina, I'm not going to hold you too long, but Miss Regina, I got to basically say you something. It's some strange things been going on, Miss Regina. And as you know, Miss Regina, those young girls had not come from a school where you come from and how you rate young ladies like me. Okay? That's not calling you old, but calling you basic. But I don't know why my notification's not going out. I got to go and check it out and see what's going on. Why the notification's not going out. Miss Regina, did you get a notification? Miss Regina, did you get a notification? I see Miss Regina say. I see, did she get the notification? Hold up. Let me make sure the sound and everything. What, girl? Okay. Did you get a notification? Anyway, Twitch, come in and say hello to me. Miss Regina, y'all, we got to talk. Miss Regina, do not go away. You're going to hear some things, Miss Regina, but we got to get to the bottom of this here. Okay, you all get a notification. We'll see what happens. So, Miss Regina, I'm going to pull this up for you because I think so that you should know. Hold on a second. Let me see. Why is this here thing started back like this here, Jesus? Switch this tab. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, Miss Regina, I'm coming right here. Okay, hold on, Miss Regina. Miss Regina, you just sit your little sweet dippy right there. Somebody's mad, Miss Regina. I'm coming, Miss Regina. Just hold it right there. I've been doing a lot of homework, Miss Regina. Just give me a minute, Miss Regina. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, Miss Regina. Just hold it right there. Just hold your sweet dippy right there. I'm coming. This is sort of kind of long here. Wait a minute, Miss Regina. Just sit right there. Hold up 1 second. Okay, hold up 1 second. I can't find it. Hold up, Miss Regina. I'm coming. Oh no, let me go ahead and put his name in. That's what I better do. Wait a minute, Miss Regina. Let me put his name in. This is on fire. Don't start it here. Okay, let me see what's the name of it. Let me get them right here. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to get it right now. Okay, here we go. And then let me see. I'm going to get it right now. Okay. Just hold it right there, Miss Regina. Here we go. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Let's go right here. Miss Regina. Okay, let's hold it right there. Where I'm at? Why I'm winding up over there? Of course not. Close that. Where is StreamYard at? Oh, hold up, Miss Regina. Where is StreamYard? Miss Regina, you still out there? Hold up. Why is I'm getting so much problem with this damn thing? No, what's wrong with it? Wait a minute, Miss Regina. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Ooh, child. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. You know, sorry. Hello? Wait a minute. What mic is on? Miss Regina, just give me a moment. Do you hear me, Miss Regina? Everybody has a problem with a screen up. What is going on? Oh, okay. What is going on? Why does I hate this? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I know what wrong is pulling me up here. Okay, how about no, wait a minute, Miss Regina. I got to put one arm down. I'm trying to figure out how do I put down one arm. I haven't been to this in a long time. How do I get this here? I get it, man. Wait a minute, Miss Regina. I don't know how I remove. How do I take that down? Miss Regina, how do I take that one down? Oh, God, goodness. Still here. Okay, Miss Regina, why are we not with the two? One of them has to go. That's it. Oh, Miss Regina. Well, how can I get it out? This screen y'all has me acting up. I'm on the whole different thing. I'm on screen y'all on you Yahoo. Wait, I don't know. Okay, let me see how I can get this here. Let me, Miss Regina, we got a little company. And Miss Regina, I don't want you to get upset. You go to minute, you got too many tabs open up top. Okay, let me post this in here. What about now? Okay, hold on a second. What about now? What about now? Okay, okay. Let me go. Let me close it here. I'm gonna close it here now. Let's see what happens. Leave. Oh, Mr. Hey, quiet. Don't sound like- Hold on. Hello. Why? I got one of these sounds. How do I get this other one off, Miss Regina? How do I get this in here off? All right. You are going to get okay, Miss Regina. But Miss Regina, I need you to hear this here. Cause that yeah. Delete screen. Delete. I don't know what screen. How do I get this in here down here? Wait a minute, Miss Regina. I am honest. How did I get this thing? I don't keep it all. Wait, leave. What about now? Miss Regina? You got it? Okay, I think I got it. Folks, damn, now what happened to that one now? Oh my God. Now it don't took that. Let me see, could I find this there? Okay. Let me just go on back in here now. Your screen share was canceled. Make sure the stick share. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now let me see, could I get back in here now? Hello. Let me see. What they call the what called the dead. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. Can I get Miss Regina? Okay. Okay, Miss Regina, I'm gonna see could I get it on here now. Okay, Miss Regina. Hello, everybody. Hi, Wayne. I'm back. Hello, everybody. You guys, please subscribe and share my video. I was having a little problem. Hold on a second. I was having a little problem. Now, since I got things back, y'all, it's a very serious thing that's going on. The white man, I think I gotta write that another way, Mr. Regina. Mr. Regina, show me how to write that another way so it won't be so offending. He is doing all his power that he can. He is an angry white man. He is a very uh he got a lot of followers, over 300,000 followers, and him and the other folks, thank everybody for coming in. Him and the other folks is trying to do something about Miss Shirley and Miss Shirley mama. You don't think so, Miss Regina? I couldn't make this up. Here we go. And I'm gonna sit right here and I'll be coming in and out, in and out. Okay. This is something else. Now, this is what a father says. This is something else that y'all, you know how I do, Miss Regina. You know how that my channel had changed so much. So I'm gonna get garbage from out there and bring it in here to to get some entertainment, different kind of entertainment around here. Instead of fighting with the same old people, using the same old cuss word, you don't say heard it all before. Is this a play? No, it's not, Miss Regina. Here we go. Miss Regina, I'm gonna sit back here and I'm gonna let him do the talking. All right, I got you right here. I'm gonna put this in here. Let him. Oh, here we go. Right. Let him. Let him go right here. Okay, Miss Regina, we gonna take some time. Okay.
This was the same thing, and they were outraged to the point where she had to get off the internet. Thank God. But we don't know what really happened. We honestly, to this day, don't know what happened.
Okay, y'all.
There's never been a sign. She could be dead for all we know. We don't know. The sadness here is bone deep. Mariah should be playing with dolls, not dolled up for adult audiences. She should be learning her ABCs, not grinding to boots on the ground for a crowd of predators. Her mother's greed has stolen her childhood, replacing it with twisted caricature of adulthood that no child should endure. Her mother is going to regret making this little girl think she's grown. One commenter warned, predicting a future of trauma and rebellion, and they're right. The damage being done to this little girl isn't just immediate. It's a ticking time bomb of psychological scars that can haunt her for life. Where's the accountability? Where's the outrage from platforms profiting off this travesty? TikTok, with its 85,000 followers eating up Miss Shirley's videos, now it's over 120,000, by the way, should be ashamed for letting this go unchecked. OnlyFans, if this is true, you're hosting content of a toddler, it needs to be investigated yesterday. Agreed. And where's Child Protective Services? This isn't just bad parenting, it's abuse, plain and simple. Now, Child Protective Services won't do anything. This kid is just a performer for all intents and purposes. You think the mother's paying the daughter? No. The money's going to be all gone. This woman looks like she's poverty, and it's going to be all gone. There's not going to be a penny left for this child once the star fades, and the star will fade. She's a child. Okay, it's going to fade. It's abuse, plain and simple. Josh from the Dad Challenge podcast, the voice for exposing parental failures, need to sink his teeth in this one. Well, I didn't even thank you, and I will, and I am. He'd rip this mother to
Y'all don't, if you don't know what's going on, this is a guy right here and a whole bunch of them, over 100-something thousand people signed that they want little Shirley, Miss Shirley, in foster care. Said that the mother's not fit. Now, he had made another video Sunday. Everyone got an opinion. He made a video Sunday, and he is hardcore with the state on with this little girl. Because it was not only just that guy that had called. A lot of people had called because he got over 100-something people. And I went and looked at his comments. It's a lot of people comment. You see, it had some good comments, but a lot of it was terrible. And this guy here, he really is on this little Shirley, and you will hear him say that he getting the foster care is he trying to get the little girl removed. He does not say, I don't know much about him, where he at from around the world, but this is what happened when you put kids. I didn't have no idea that in prison that they able to get to the internet. Okay, with the internet, Miss Regina, and they can whatever they gonna do with themselves by watching. But okay, Miss Regina, now watch this here. Okay, y'all, let's go.
Shreds, and she deserve every second. Her actions aren't just gross, they're evil, a betrayal of the sacred duty to protect your child. And then this is the worst type of person. The people get really upset with me when I cover Black creators, because it's the culture is part of the reason. It's a completely different world. And I know you guys hate to hear this, but there is a different world from Black content creators who exploit their children and white. It's completely different. Both are equally terrible, but they are both different worlds. And so when I comment on one, I get a lot of people like, you're racist. And so some people will say, if this was a Black creator, there's no way they'd get away with this. And sometimes they're like, if this is a white creator, there's no way they'd get this much hate. So it's kind of, it's very, the dichotomy is there. It exists for sure. So this is a call to action. Share this story, screaming from the rooftops, demanding the authorities step in before this child's light is snuffed out by their mother's insatiable greed. Mariah deserves a child and not a spotlight and CD bar. She deserves crayons, not corsets, playgrounds, not OnlyFans. To her mother, I say this: you're a disgrace, a walking argument for why some people shouldn't be parents. Agreed. To everyone else, don't look away. This little girl's need us to fight for her because her mother sure as hell won't. And yeah. Good for you. Just learned about this. Disgusting. Not to mention, Miss Shirley reminds me of Shirley Temple, and the two was exploited disgustingly. Okay, so then an article pops up here on Newsweek, and it's the family. It's the family of viral sensation Miss Shirley faces backlash for meet and greet events. The family of the viral sensation Miss Shirley, the family meaning her mother. There's no father in this kid's life, obviously. And, you know, as this kid gets richer, maybe a father will pop back into the picture, okay? Who has amassed a significant online following and fan base, has received backlash after hosting meet and greet events. Newsweek has reached out to the social media account of Miss Shirley for comment. 4-year-old Lariah Jezere, a.k.a. Miss Shirley, has become something of a social media celebrity after a video of her doing boots on the ground line dance was posted online. An official boots on the ground music video was released a few weeks ago featuring Miss Shirley. Yes, she recently appeared in Jennifer Hudson show, was amassed a significant following online with posts on TikTok regularly receiving millions and millions of views. Meet and greets events are common for celebrities, influencers, and public figures, but shouldn't be common for children, ever. I don't care what age, maybe 18. But not for kids, ever. There's too many parasocial relationships. There's too much danger involved already without having meet and greets. Imagine doing meet and greets and then that predator who's been watching them gets to meet them in person. Imagine how that escalates past that. Imagine how that escalates after that for that predator who's there. Gets to meet them, smell them, touch them in real time, and then what do you think happens next? Okay, don't bring kids to meet and greets. Remember Fathering Autism, bringing his little daughter who cannot consent, who cannot speak, he uses an iPad to communicate, taking her to Dunkin' Donuts to meet crazy stands. That's nuts. And with more than 1 million followers across TikTok and Instagram, some may describe Miss Shirley as an influencer and public figure. Absolutely. It's her mom using her child to live vicariously through that. However, social media media users have been quick to criticize the meet and greets and raise concerns due to Miss Shirley being a young child. A post from the account Culture Riz read, "Too far? Mother of 4-year-old sensation Miss Shirley is catching a lot of flack for offering meet and greets with her daughter." The meet and greets have been described as odd.
Get you guys up to date on what's basically what's going on. That is the petition and letter that the other people up here, that other people that he started. All these people don't say, I don't know what is going to come out of this here, but this here challenge here is something pertaining to the dad challenge about somehow or another how it go. He also too is going to tell you about a man came miles and miles away. He was so teary-eyed to hold Miss Shirley boots on the ground. He had tried a miles and miles away. This guy here is Michigan. I'm not trying to say he off his bunker, but this guy is not no happy guy. And there's so many people. He had over 100 something thousand comments, and he's a big content creator. And he got other channels on TikTok where people tell him that they behind him. Let's get this child and all this other. Just hold yourself, Miss Regina. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, we gonna talk about it, Miss. Because what you think was cute, Miss Skip. Okay, Miss Regina, you know how we talk. What she think that is cute, hearing it from this man, it's like, oh my God, really? Hold up, Miss. Like how you say, Miss Regina, everybody raised their child different, but check this out. Yeah, it's a different day, Miss Regina. Here we go. He is mad. Hold up, let's see what did I. Miss Regina, is that loud enough for you? Miss Regina, I got it loud enough for you. You can hear it? I'll meet you, Miss Regina, okay? Because I can see your comments on the screen. Here you go, Miss Regina. Hold yourself, girl.
And too much by social media users who have said Miss Shirley's family is disgusting for organizing them. Yeah. Capitalizing is what she's doing. One clip, which has been widely shared on social media in connection with criticism from the meet and greets, is from the account 803 Fresh.
Look at all that.
Is a musician behind the song Boots on the Ground, and Miss Shirley is featured in the video for that song. Again, they're taking advantage of this kid in this virality. Everybody is. This kid is being used by every adult in its life. The TikTok from 803 Fresh has been viewed over 6 million times and appears to have been filmed on the day the music video was shot. Not at a meet and greet. It was text overlay. I finally met my little Miss Boots on the Ground, and was tears behind those glasses. So the guy who wrote the song meets her, is hugging this strange man, is hugging this child. It's gross. Despite the backlash, Miss Shirley has a very loyal fan base, and many social medias have posted supportive messages in our social media. And you know they're going to be things like, this isn't that bad. Focus on other things. This isn't getting shut up. Off. It's bad. Okay, and if you don't see that this is bad, there's something wrong with your brain. You should get yourself checked out. If you're a grown man, adult, watching a little toddler twerk, you need to be in prison. Second of all. Third of all, off. Despite the backlash, Miss Shirley has a very loyal fan base. Okay. What people are saying on social media. One social media user commented on a recent Instagram post, "This is such an amazing little lady. She never seems to be bothered by what the world haters has to say about her." Imagine saying this kid isn't bothered by the world of haters that she has. Why does a 4-year-old have a world of haters? This mother is putting this child in the middle of all this, and the kid has haters, and there's gonna be haters. Do they hate the kid? Probably not. They probably hate the mother for what's going on. And the fact is the kid does have haters, though, vicariously through the mother. A 4-year-old has haters on the internet. And they're like, how dare you hate kids? That's not the point. Take the kid off this thing. Keep on stepping, baby, and bringing down the house with your beautiful soul. The counter says, people paying to come see a child that's not theirs and touching them. I'm very displeased with parents and the paying customers, because this will ultimately distort, damage this little girl's sense of bodily autonomy and security in the coming years. Yeah, there's no consent going on in any of this.
This is for education.
In a recent Instagram video, Miss Shirley account, she shared that she'll be attending the upcoming Positive Energy Show. So this is the other thing that got people really, 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 really upset. It's the red dress Miss Shirley gate. Okay. This is what this mother is doing with this child now. Okay, trigger warning. This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh my God! Why? Make sure you get on that.
So it's a song, literally a R&B sex song, that this little girl's putting a red dress on and high heels. Perfume, lipstick,
She supposed to be getting ready to make out with a man. Supposed to be making out with a man. She's supposed to be getting
First
ready.
one, there's going to be some. Watch, the comments are going to piss you off. Are you ready? Well, some of them are going to be positive, some are going to be negative. And this surely needs to be taken from her mom.
Make sure you put that. Yeah.
Really, that's a little harsh. We don't know what goes on in the house. What we see is bad enough, you dumbass. That's why that man called CPS on that little girl, and I get it. So there's a guy out in TikTok who will try to look for the video, but he's like, I'm the one who called CPS. Okay, so someone did call CPS, and she has an investigative case open. But again, CPS will not do shit. This is not illegal what this mother is doing, everybody. It's not. It should be, but it's not. Okay, so what are you calling CPS about? I get it because you're upset, and I do think that there could be something comes from this. You're like, okay, I'm calling CPS. You're kind of sending her a message. I get that, but they're not going to do anything. CPS is garbage. Not the people who work for CPS, the people on boots on the ground. They just don't have the authority, the teeth to do what they need to do. I wish they could. I wish they did, but they don't. That's not them. That's the bureaucracy. Why did they call CPS? All I see is a little girl playing with her mama's dress and her mama's shoes and her mother lipstick. This isn't a kid playing. This is a mother creating content with sexualized innuendos with a little girl. This isn't a little girl playing. That's a little different. That can happen. This isn't what's happening here. You're stupid. There is dressing up to a song that is not for children. God. And then there is a mother doing it, not the child. For people saying, don't kids play dress up? Yes, they do off camera and for fun, not for clickbait. Amen. She's not even doing nothing. That's a double negative, dumbass. All she's doing is a little video, like it's a little dress. See, again, the people who are commenting, like if you don't see anything wrong with this, you've got to get your head and your heart checked. Okay, get with the program. You need to be educated more. This is really, really bad shit, guys. Again, a lot of people are like, y'all never dressed up as children and it shop off, asshole. So then someone calls CPS, and then this is her mom, who's like clearly living vicariously through this daughter, right? Poor as F. Finally find something that's going to get her money, and she's going to capitalize. And it doesn't matter what all of us have to say. It doesn't matter what I have to say. It doesn't matter what the whole TikTok internet world needs to say. It has nothing. She doesn't give a shit. And until this child gets hurt, she's going to continue to do it. Even after the kid gets hurt, she'll probably continue to capitalize on it. This mother should not be a mother. She should not have custody of this child. This kid would be better off in foster care. I'll say it again, and that's why I mean this. This kid would be better off in private foster care than this bullshit. But watch what she has to say. She gets real upset.
Y'all finna use me and my baby.
Y'all finna use you and your baby. You're finna use your baby. Y'all finna use me and my baby. You're doing that, bitch. You're doing it.
Oh my God.
On y'all social media platforms.
Platforms. Tiffany Thomas again, hating on my little princess. Listen to that child's blessed. Shut.
Cool beans, do it. But do it in a positive way.
No, you don't get to choose how people cover this story. You don't. What do you mean in a positive way? Hey guys, did you know that this lady's completely, totally exploiting her child for cash? Yeah. What do you mean in a positive way? Shut your damn pie hole.
Y'all talk down on me, talk down on my baby.
Nobody's talking down on your baby. Okay, that child is innocent. That child is a victim. It's a beautiful child. That's why people like this kid. She's a little cutie dancing. Okay, but that's the disgusting thing. It's men, grown adult men coming to meet and greets that you're charging money for, and bars and OnlyFans if that's the case. Okay, this isn't, your child is not the one with the haters. Like vicariously through you, yes, maybe the overarching content is hated. Your child is a victim, and everybody can see that. Stop standing and putting your child in front of you as a shield to be like, "How dare you come after me? How dare you hate this child? It's you we hate. You're the fucking asshole here. You're the villain."
Do my platform for us, or to promote other people in a positive way.
No, there's nothing positive about what you're doing. You're damaging this child. You're literally trafficking this child. You are stupid. You needed to go back to school 10 years ago.
I ain't no mother way I'm finna take anything negative. I'm not even finna take no mug shot of nobody and post it on my mother page.
We don't care what you're gonna do. We don't give a shit what you're gonna do. We'll do what we do because that's what we do. You can't tell me or anybody else who's covering this in a negative way how we can cover it. The f***ing audacity. Shut your f***ing mouth.
Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. Woo! How are we doing? I'm going to take, this is going to be why I'm going to go on the machine. Miss Regina ran out the door. This is, y'all, even though that we did this about 3 weeks ago, Miss Shirley, but anyway, no offense, allegedly, this is just an educated purpose. Now the white folks is involved. Yeah, the white folks are involved, and they doing what they can with all this. And he already sold the petition. It was written up pretty good and neat. Over 100 some people to get that child. He wants the child out the house. The petition that he's got is to remove the child out the house. But okay, yes, if people come to the meet and greet and they give you money with your child, yes, there's something like, in the words of prostitution, but not with no sex, but with a minor, to take pictures. And I didn't know that it was that deep, that people is so, not to say so much invested, but it's some angry people out there. And then with that red dress and the high heel shoes, when you hear how I thought it was inappropriate too, but when you hear a man say it, it sort of kind of touch you in a different type of way. This man, his bloodshot red. I'm mad at this damn woman. Hold up, you guys. We'll be right back. 1 minute. Here we go.
Okay. Is she saying she has a mugshot out there? Is that what's going on?
Why would I do that?
We're doing that because you're not protecting your child. Everybody else has to. Do you not see that? We all have to step up because you won't. How are you this dumb?
I don't want to see nobody else hurt. I'm not going to do no shit like this.
This woman is abusive, by the way. 100%. 100% she's abusive.
That's not my character.
Your character is an asshole. That's for sure, though.
Never have, never will be.
Why are you yelling?
But the shit y'all say, if y'all got any question, y'all say to make all these videos. Well, to Miss Shirley, mom, this message is for, bitch, no, that ain't for me.
It is for you, whether or not you like it, whether or not you accept it. These messages are for you. This is going to end really badly. How many times have I been wrong when I've said something about these types of things? How many times? 0. I'm always right about this, and I'm not proud of it. Okay, I'm not flexing. I'm telling you that that's the reality of these children's lives. It always ends badly. This is going to end badly. Okay, especially when you do meet and greets at bars and shit like that, putting your kid on OnlyFans. It's going to end badly really, really soon. You have not a one protective bone in your body. None. There are, if you've got millions of fans across multiple platforms, there is literally probably tens, if not hundreds of thousands of predators following your daughter already. The online world is a dangerous place. It's where all of these predators go because they're safe there. They can do it anonymously. They can take the content of your child and turn it into artificial intelligence corn if they want to. And then sell that around. And then you're doing meet and greets, and these predators are coming to actually meet your child. And you don't know if they're predators or not. You have no idea. 0. It's going to end bad. You don't get to choose what we say about you. You understand that? You want the fame, you want the money. This comes with it, bitch.
I'll tell your motherfucking self, because it ain't for me.
Oh, it's definitely for you. All this is for you.
I know what the I'm doing.
No, you don't know what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing. If you did, you wouldn't do it, you idiot. There's no chance you would do this if you knew that 20 of those predators out there are coming to your meet and greets to meet your child. Would you? If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that 5 of those guys walking into that room to meet your kid at a bar were predators, would you bring your kid out to meet them? Would you? You wouldn't. But you'd rather just be blind to it and be like, oh, claim ignorance. I didn't know fin of them with all y'all predators. You didn't know. You don't want to know. Because if you know, and then you have to change it, and you don't want to change it because you're making money, because you're a trash ass ratchet piece of shit.
And when I feel I know who to go to and talk to. I'll send somebody.
Who are you gonna go talk? Who are you gonna talk to when someone comes and kills your kid at a bar? Who are you gonna talk to then? Who are you gonna talk to?
Oh, this is for Miss Shirley's mom. I just think what you're doing, and bitch, that ain't for me.
Stop repeating the shit. It's for you. 100% for you.
It's for you. For your social media platform. You trying to get a check on me and my baby, talking about me and mine.
Well, welcome to the internet. You don't want that to happen? Here's how you stop it. Get off the internet. You don't like it? F off. Too bad. That's how this works. You're making a check off your daughter who cannot give informed consent for what you're doing. You're putting her in danger. You're putting her national televised TV stations. You're taking her all around the world. She's not getting an education. Obviously, she's not getting an education because you can't teach her anything. Okay? Your child is suffering in so many ways, has predators following her. Likely already artificial intelligence corn made about your daughter and being sold and traded on the internet. Okay? So spare me. You're the one doing that. If people want to talk about it, cool. If we get paid for it, cool. But you're the one we are talking about because you're doing wrong. If you weren't doing anything wrong, no one would have anything to say about it. You're not connecting these dots. You're obviously stupid.
If you had a message for me, inbox me. Inbox me. Hell, we got to.
You're not going to message back people and say, hey, please stop exploiting your daughter. What are you going to do? Okay, you're right. I will. What do you think? Shut the fuck up.
Flyer with numbers on it. Call one of the mother numbers on the flyer.
Call one of the moms on the flyer. Will do. What?
Y'all don't be doing that shit for me. Y'all don't be doing that shit out of good. Y'all do that to build your platform. But I'm not.
What are you going to do when one of these people actually approaches you to your face at one of these bar meet and greets and they actually get in your face? What are you going to do about it? Because it will happen. I promise you that. There's going to be fights that break out because you're there and you're calling them out on the internet like this and you're bringing your daughter into the middle of all that. What are you going to do when it actually happens?
I'm finna use nothing negative going on with nobody to build my motherfucking platform. Anything on my platform is me. My household. My baby.
Okay. So what do you... That's what we're saying. You idiot. That's what we're saying.
Anything else is positive shit. Me promote somebody else. But down talking somebody, what y'all thinking? What's y'all insight on this? What do y'all feel about Miss Shirley's mom?
Here's what we feel. You're a piece of shit. You got it? Cool. Just make sure you remember that.
What about your motherfucking mama?
What about my mom? My mom isn't exploiting me. How are you this like? How are you so stupid? Answer what the criticisms are then. If there are criticisms of what you're doing to your daughter, you'll be like, what do y'all say about your mama? Our moms don't do this. What the who? Why are the dumbest people?
Oh my God, Jesus. Woo, my God, are y'all okay? Woo. Damn. He trying to, they signed a petition. They want the child out the house. I didn't have no idea. When you take your child somewhere, taking pictures, a 4-year-old, you are exploiting her. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. This man just said that they got that child picture in. Oh my God, y'all! I don't know what's going on with us with this month of June. Only thing we've been hearing is disgusting stuff. I don't know what's wrong with the mother, but now the white folks is in her ass allegedly, and they not stopping. Oh my God! Hold on a second. Let me pull him right back because he is terrible.
What do you think? Shut the fuck up.
Flyer with numbers on it. Call one of the mother numbers on the flyer.
Call one of the moms on the flyer. Will do. What?
Y'all don't be doing that shit for me. Y'all don't be doing that shit out of good. Y'all do that to build your platform. But I'm not.
What are you going to do when one of these people actually approaches you to your face at one of these bar meet and greets and they actually get in your face? What are you going to do about it? Because it will happen. I promise you that. There's going to be fights that break out because you're there and you're calling them out on the internet like this and you're bringing your daughter into the middle of all that. What are you going to do when it actually happens?
I'm finna use nothing negative going on with nobody to build my motherfucking platform. Anything on my platform is me. My household. My baby.
Okay. So what do you... That's what we're saying. You idiot. That's what we're saying.
Anything else is positive shit. Me promote somebody else. But down talking somebody, what y'all thinking? What's y'all insight on this? What do y'all feel about Miss Shirley's mom?
Here's what we feel. You're a piece of shit. You got it? Cool. Just make sure you remember that.
What about your motherfucking mama?
What about my mom? My mom isn't exploiting me. How are you this like? How are you so stupid? Answer what the criticisms are then. If there are criticisms of what you're doing to your daughter, you'll be like, what do y'all say about your mama? Our moms don't do this. What the why are the dumbest people in the world famous on TikTok? I know I'm putting a tinfoil hat on. I don't care. This is on purpose. China makes these assholes famous because this is then what represents America. Do you really want this to represent America? The dumbest mother effers on the internet are the most famous on TikTok. And that is on purpose, everybody. The algorithm promotes dumbasses all day long because it's subversive. It does damage, and it's meant to do that. That's why she has a platform, everybody.
How about pussy she to fly out the back door?
I don't know what you just said. Something about pussyfoot and back door.
I'm gonna ass out the back door, but that ain't got shit to do with me. How much pussy your mama done sold to see about you? That ain't something I had to do, but
Nothing. Didn't catch anything she said there. Nothing. I don't know what she said at all.
some mama probably had to do it. How much pussy did you done sucked and did all this to see about?
What did she just say? Something about sucking the pussy? What did she just say? Somebody translate this for me.
Yourself and your kids. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I applaud you. Do that. Do whatever you gotta do for your kids.
No. Don't take what she just said. Do whatever you gotta do for your kids. It's not for your kid. This is for you, bitch. This isn't for your child. You're taking this money, you're putting it in your wallet, and you're spending it on hair and nails and cars and homes and whatever else you do. Your expensive everything. This is all for you. Okay? This isn't for your daughter. So stop lying. And no, don't exploit your child. If that's all you have to, don't do that. I'd prefer you did literal corn than exploit your child. Okay? I'd rather you didn't do either, but I'd prefer anything but exploit a child and traffic them on the internet. Anything but that. Go rob a bank.
Y'all did everything but motherfucking died. That's why your ass miserable right now.
Didn't catch that.
Motherfucker inboxing me talking about something. Well, we gonna write a petition to get Miss Shirley banned. Damn, Miss Shirley.
You just asked people to inbox you. And then they did, and then you don't like that either. Are you not listening to yourself?
Got y'all in the uproar like that? Miss Shirley the number one person over the whole internet right now. And it's because of you motherfuckers. Y'all the one making it. Y'all doing that.
So classy. You're so classy.
For her.
My dad is the number one viral sensation because all y'all motherfuckers. Cool.
I felt the good in the bad.
The booger sniffing. That's good.
It come with it. I felt the good in the bad.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't having a motherfucker calling child protective service.
What? I swear to God, I have no idea what she's saying.
Y'all is sick. Y'all some sick mother.
No, you know what's sick? Whatever your name is, what's her name? You know what's sick? What you're doing is sick. And yes, some of them are sick MFers, but they're coming because your child is there and they want what she has. Those are the sick MFers, not the ones calling you out for doing something stupid. Like, you're getting it twisted. You're the sick bastard here, not us. And that's when a lot of family vloggers will do this. The extra trashy, ratchet ones will do this. They'll turn it around and be like, why are you sexualizing my cat? Oh, no, that's on you. Yeah. They'll turn it around and they'll try to do this, like, they'll project. And they'll be like, why are you saying it like that? Why do you think this is it? That must be what's in your heart. No, bitch. That's what the predators are doing. And it's been proven time after time. I've had doctors on here, Dr. Leslie Dobson, saying this is the content they consume in the prisons because they're allowed to have it. Okay? It's time and time again. We're not the sick ones. We're the only ones doing anything for your daughter. How do you not see that? Holy shit, this one makes me mad.
But y'all don't realize everything that y'all doing. Man, when I tell you the blessings.
That's not blessings, okay? You don't say blessings when you take advantage of a child and exploit them for money. That's not blessings. That's ill-gotten gains. There's a big difference, especially biblically. She probably goes to church, okay? Joel Osteen's church. Ill-gotten gains are different than blessings, okay? Your gains have been given to you, or you've attained them by doing bad things to get them. That's not a blessing, you idiot.
Oh my
God. It's like
God.
robbing a bank and saying you got blessings in cash. Don't be so stupid. I'm sorry I'm swearing so much, everybody.
Y'all know we got to the police, like you know the police is wanting to do. Take pictures with Miss Shirley.
So the police showed up at her door, and instead of doing anything about it, they took pictures with this girl. That sounds real professional. Again.
They wanted to take pictures, but they had to do their job.
They had to do their job. Listen. Again, police aren't going to do anything. CBS isn't going to do anything, everybody. It's not illegal what she's doing. It's just not. I don't know where she lives. I hope she lives in a state where she has to pay this child forcibly, okay? But let's be real. This child isn't going to last viral forever. It's not going to be forever. It's not going to happen. Already the outrage is insane, which we're going to see in a second. It's not going to last, but she's going to capitalize. That's for sure. Okay. But if a cop is like calling CPS won't do anything here. It's not illegal.
A sick bitch called up there way from another state. You way in another state.
So?
And worry about that. We got
listen how mad she is when she's talking. The kid's right there with her.
Look,
kid's like agreeing with saying, you're saying all this in front of your kid? Wow. Extra classy.
I don't fucking understand. I don't understand this shit like for the life of me.
So try to understand it. Try to listen to what people are saying and try to understand why they're saying it. You think that there's thousands of haters out there just calling you out because they hate you, or are they actually concerned for your child? Have you ever given any thought to, and I know you haven't because you're an asshole, to actually listening to what people have to say about the dangers that you're putting your kid in? You ever just thought to take a listen? No, because you don't want to listen because you make too much money. And you wouldn't even hear it if it was staring at you. If there was a predator with a knife to your daughter's throat in front of you, you didn't want to hear it. Okay, you come up with an excuse for that too. You don't want to hear it. Okay, so spare me.
I might get some bad luck because I'm cussing. Yeah, because I'm pissed off.
Wow, good thing you went on the internet when you're pissed off.
Y'all be too worried about people.
You'll definitely have a long career on here.
Man, you can do the same thing.
No, you shouldn't do the same thing.
You can do the same thing. Reach out to me. Ask me what you need to do.
No,
ask
don't.
Me what you need to do.
Here's how I exploit children. Miss Shirley's mom, 101. Off. Here, and then the meet and greets happen. Here's her meeting that guy. You're gross. You're gross. In front of all these people holding cameras. That's gross.
No, that was at a bar.
Everybody's filming it. There's like 10 cameras on this child.
That's at a
Disgusting.
bar.
The black version of Shirley Temple. Ain't no grown man picking up my child. Yep. Is that Miss Shirley? Sad part is the mother will continue as long as she's bringing in the money, no matter the cost. Pray for this baby. That's like you couldn't. That's so perfectly written right there. The sad part is the mother will continue as long as she's bringing in the money, or the child gets hurt beyond anything. I think that's one of the two things. That little girl actually helped his song skyrocket to success. That's why he loves her. Okay, if you need a 4-year-old to help your song, get a different song. This is grooming. They are getting her used to meeting male strangers and getting her comfortable with hugging. Next will be a kiss, then more physical. Boots on the Ground wouldn't be my new favorite song if it wasn't from Miss Shirley. I'm never listening to that song ever. Ain't no randoms hugging my baby like that. This meeting was an adult nightclub in Birmingham, Alabama. Why is a toddler at a nightclub anyway? Let's talk about that. For the love of money, her mom doesn't see anything but bad, even exploiting her 4-year-old daughter. She has a dad. What was that whole paragraph for? Clearly, he isn't present in her life, obviously. But even if he was, what makes you think he's not going to take advantage of her too? This one's interesting.
I was Miss Shirley before social media. Having meet and greets for children is not a new thing. Every day of my life was a meet and greet. They're not hiding in plain sight anymore. Mm-hmm. They're just in plain sight.
Yep.
Rosalie connects the dots. Rosalie connects the dots. Rosalie connects the dots. For you and me.
I don't know who this is. Rosalie online.
Connect those dots.
Okay.
Every day of my life was a permanent meet and greet. My mother didn't have social media to promote. Instead, she put ads in the newspaper using my image to promote her business. Oh, okay. Rosalie was going to be at Rosalie's Diner. Come and see the baby. Hold the baby.
Yeah.
My name was on the building. There's a giant billboard out in front where she wrote different messages every day about her child. I'm being literal when I say they put me on the counter. Bring cards, bring gifts, bring money, candy, toys. This was a permanent meet and greet. Seeing pictures.
That's great. That's a stranger.
Photos and videos from Miss Shirley's meetup.
Like, look at that guy.
It was my life. This man would tap his knee as a signal for me to sit on his lap.
Oh, my God.
And so we're looking at this, and this should horrify you, and it is horrifying. But this is what's happening now in the digital world, by the way. Except now they're taking the content of this child and doing whatever they want with it and selling it and trading it. And now they get a chance to meet this kid. You think they're going to do it?
Some of the men that are coming to the meetup for Miss Shirley are getting all dressed up in cologne and new haircuts to come meet a child. to hold a child, to take photos and videos with a child. Some of the men that held me, dirty. Look at his shirt.
Ugh.
Greasy.
Ooh.
Stinky. I have so many pictures of men holding me. I used to tell my dad that I could make a coffee table book called Creeps with My Child. There could be multiple volumes. This guy looks like a character actor from a movie playing a creep, but this was my real life. And sometimes they look like they stepped out of a magazine. These men knew where I lived. He is in my house.
Wow.
Getting his picture taken, holding me.
Oh my
Put
God.
me on the tabletop. You could get a 39-cent bottomless cup of coffee and spend time with a toddler.
Damn. Woo!
A lot of y'all are pedos in disguise. Yeah, this whole time I thought Miss Shirley was a grown woman until I went down the rabbit hole. What y'all are normalizing isn't just bad for this little girl, it's bad for all of our children.
Yep.
Y'all are literally parading pedophilia.
Why don't we? So here's a solution. I'll let him finish, but here's a solution. Start holding people accountable who are putting this kid in front of the camera. Call up that show, what's her face, and Jennifer Hudson, and be like, take this off. Stop doing this. Don't reward them. Reach out and say, hey, F you for putting this child in here, for using this child for your own content. F you. Stop. If they're not held accountable, they're going to keep doing it, everybody. They're going to keep doing it.
Well, she's just a little girl that's dancing.
Why is she on WGXA News? Why?
And the artist be having this girl sitting on his lap. Everybody's talking about this girl's being exploited. She's being exploited.
Yes, she is.
She's being exploited. But this is criminal. Jennifer Hudson put this girl on national TV, and the crowd is going wow because she is shaking her. Y'all, this.
I know, it's true. Okay, there's another. Let's find another guy that said, I'm the one who called CPS. So watch this. Tell me why is he rubbing all in that baby's back? Look what he wrote, top of my words. Grown-ass man got dressed up in his cool little fit, sunglasses and all, to travel and meet a toddler to do a line dance with her. Y'all don't see anything wrong with that? So the mother is saying here is what she's like, I help promote other channels. Meaning she brings these other TikTok creators in who will pay her money to dance with a 4-year-old to put it on their TikTok to promote their channel. That's what she means by promoting other channels, by the way. She's pimping out her daughter, trafficking her daughter to other channels to use this kid to help their channels. That's what she means by promotion, by the way. That just hit me. Here's another one.
I'm headed to the meeting with Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley,
Oh my God.
ain't she like 4? She like a kid.
Maureen, I'm getting there. I got to take some more mess and go with
Come on,
you.
son, you know it ain't like that. And you pay for that?
Shout out to this creator for
Yep.
I honestly thought this meet and greet with Miss Shirley was just a rumor. Like, okay, I don't think that would happen with a child doing a meet and greet.
There's one reason a man wants to drive hours to see someone he doesn't know. We know what it is. And so does her mother. The woman might be doing the same thing. I don't know. But we know why a man would do it. She's a toddler and should be at the park with other kids. Her mother is betraying her. Amen. It's inappropriate. Please don't let anyone gaslight you into feeling differently. It's totally inappropriate. Here's her channel. 180,000 followers on here. That's the guy that wrote the song, I think. And then this is the power of it. She uses scripture like a guy preaching the power of the enemy to say, listen to this.
Friends create comfort, but enemies create movement. David was promoted not by a friend. He was promoted by an enemy called Goliath.
No, David wasn't promoted by Goliath. Who the f is this guy? Is this guy a preacher? Have you ever read your Bible? David wasn't promoted by Goliath, you dumbass. David was promoted by God. Are you serious?
Damn, y'all.
What?
Whenever God wants to take you to the next level in life, he will schedule an enemy like a Goliath. It'll look like a giant.
No, he won't. No, that's wrong, dude.
And I'm telling you, right before every blessing, right before every anointing that will come into your life, there will be warfare. There will be something that...
This is a church that promotes wealth and prosperity, 100%. I don't even know what this church is. Wealth, prosperity. And this is what she's doing. She's using this scripture, this guy preaching, which is completely devoid of all proper theology, to be like, look, you haters, you're just helping me. No. You're feeling the heat and you decided to post this. This woman does not belong on the internet because she cannot handle drama, first of all. And if you want to live in the world of the internet, you had better be able to handle drama. Otherwise, you fail. But look at this content. Just all this girl. She used to do hair content, I guess. And then that didn't work. And then Miss Shirley went viral. And now we're talking millions and millions and millions of views.
Investigate all the men who drove hours to go see Miss Shirley. In fact, investigate everybody involved with this Miss Shirley thing. The bars, the clubs, the mom, the aunties, everybody needs to be investigated. This whole...
How y'all doing? Welcome to the SSS sector. How y'all doing? Y'all, y'all know what I do. I'm on a different thing now. I'm getting news and content. This guy here had made a video Sunday. He got over 100 and something thousand views. I think so. I think so that he won't. He said he can't take off the internet. Something is what they are doing. Oh, they're doing for CPS to go and to remove the little girl from out of the house. And yes, now she said that the little girl wasn't in no nightclub. Yes, she was in the nightclub. Also, too, I have seen myself on a video that I did in fact on Facebook named Corey. Excuse me. They had some kind of shootout there. And she started screaming, "Where my baby? Where my baby? Where my baby?" Thank y'all. "Where my baby? Give me my baby, give me my baby." And they all started running from out of the bar. Yes, the little girl be out there at nighttime. No, you don't see no kids around. And matter of fact, you don't even need to see no kids around. What she doing in a bar? But let me tell you something. Someone had told me years ago, I used to go to this bar down in where I'm from, down south, Pompano Beach. We had this bar called the Melody Bar, right? And sometimes them kids would come and open up the Melody Bar to see what we do, see what grown people doing in there. And the grown people would say, "Shut that door." So the girl behind the bar, there's nothing but grown people in here, no kids in the bar. I was told wherever there is food is sold, because at the bar, they were selling food, say those kids, and wherever there's a food and a bathroom there, those kids are allowed to come there. But how it was at the Melody Bar, they don't let no kids in there. Sometimes they'll hold their head out. "Do you see my mama? You going to tell my mama?" But anyway, we yelled at her, "Close that door." So, like the bartender told me, said, as long as there is food and a bathroom there, say the kids can come there. But they don't allow no kids in there because they're nothing but grown folks. Miss Shirley was at the bar. I didn't look at it like that, and I didn't know that so many people, especially with white people. I seen him Sunday cutting up, making another video. This time he had some doctor on his show, and they was playing Little Shirley, a whole bunch of stuff. Freddie Jackson, "Let Me Rock You Tonight." I didn't know. I listened to it and I sang with it, but I didn't know it was that bad. Them people is that man, they'll say, and they not gonna stop till they see that child out there at home, 4 years old. But what they failed to understand, as I did my investigation, she was out here since that she was 2 and 3. Little Shirley was out here. We just not knowing about her. But anyway, and doing those same old sexy moves that she got. Even though there wasn't boots on the ground, but she was always into adult music. That little girl. Hold on a second, you guys.
All week, the topic has been accountability. Well, here's our opportunity to hold not only men accountable, but women and everybody involved in the situation.
And this show right here with look all these people, the staff, like, we got this kid on you. Do you not feel ashamed you work on a show where you're booking little children who are being exploited? You don't feel ashamed at all. You should feel ashamed. You should feel gross.
Situation accountable. What do you mean you got up, got ready, got dressed, drove hours to go meet Miss Shirley? Why is Miss Shirley even on your interest?
Yeah, seriously.
I understand if it was like a birthday party.
No, don't even do that. I don't care if it's a birthday party for children. Nope. This kid shouldn't be working. No.
and you have a child and you're invited and you went, but to drive hours to
children aren't watching Miss Shirley. That's the thing. It's not children who are on TikTok watching Miss Shirley dance like an adult. It's adults watching her. She doesn't have any kids that are watching her. That's what the mom probably thinks, that this is kids content for kids. Kids aren't watching this. It's all adults, all of them.
Yeah, investigation.
Why do you think that Jennifer Hudson had on the show? Jennifer Hudson's audience isn't children. It's grown adult people.
The venues who are allowing this hosting, investigation. The mother who we can clearly, now I'm aware that you're not unaware. You know what you're doing and you're definitely doing it on purpose, investigation. So yeah, the topic this whole week I've been seeing is, we need to hold men accountable for the actions of other people. Let's just start by holding everyone, no matter the gender, accountable when we see situations like this.
Yep. Again, they're going modern day Shirley Temple, and I kind of agree with that.
Every grown-ass adult who saw Miss Shirley, who drove 5-6 hours to see a child, crazy work. Locked their asses up immediately. Imagine being a mom and acting as if that was like a normal thing. I don't have any kids, I don't have any children. But if someone told me that they drove across the country to meet my 4-year-old, I'm gonna up the poll. I'm not even kidding. I'm up at the poll. I'm gonna let the chopper sing. I'm gonna let the chopper sing like Mariah Carey, like Patti LaBelle. And that's a problem. People don't understand that they're going to manipulate your child if you're. It's gonna get.
Yeah, makes sense. I love that the creators are calling out just the men too, but the mom too. Absolutely, should be absolutely calling out the mom. All of the people involved in this should be like, if the bar has hosted something, then everybody should be outside that picketing that bar. And she's just taking her around everywhere. Just parading this kid around. It's someone's birthday here. Just taking her around to people's parties and charging people to meet her daughter like this.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, hold up, y'all. Oh Lord Jesus! I ain't never seen this. Janice and mixed up with the Illuminati. Yes, she is. They them white folks is all Janice and Hudson. They're all for Jennifer. So want that video? They trying to get the studio them to say that the little girl was jerking or whatever, doing the Turk up there, whatever that they do. And that her audience is full up with nothing but with adults. They after this here group of people is after Janice and Hudson, and then also too they after the mama. They want that child out. I never seen that child move her body. I ain't never seen that video before. But my God, what man? Y'all, this make any type of man get on damn hard. And how she dancing in slow motion, and you don't know how to move your hip. She gonna do it. She'll show you how. What man don't like seeing how that she move her body and she throw it in and all that? And that is something is disgusting. And I do feel like that bar should be picketed. And not only that, y'all, those of you came in, y'all missed when the man said he drove miles away. He was crying to see Miss Shirley. Yeah, he was so emotional to see Miss Shirley. He drove for hours, non-stop, till he got to Miss Shirley. My God, today, Jesus. Let's go.
Kid is gonna hate this mother. This kid is gonna hate her life. Here it is.
I see everybody asking $1 million question. Who called CPS on Miss Shirley mama? Guilty.
Good.
I didn't know her mama was gonna get on live crashing out afterwards. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. On my mama, I ain't never had this many people mad at me at one time in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. I was already scared for the little girl while she was doing boots on the ground, goddammit. But then I saw that little Johnny Gill put on your red dress and your high heel videos, and nah, man, I picked up my phone immediately. There's one thing about us talking about this shit every day, but I feel like somebody had to take action.
Now, I get it. And I said before, CPS can't do anything about it, but maybe it's time for CPS to change the laws and come into the 21st century as far as kids' content is concerned. Okay, there needs to be some laws put in place. Like, you cannot take your child to bars to meet people underage. There's got to be a certain age limit where you can do something like that, okay? When we're talking 16 plus, maybe, okay? If you're doing this, there should be CPS laws in place that, like, there should be exploitation laws put in place because that's child labor. So maybe make it simple and maybe allow CPS to be able to investigate child labor, because that's exactly what this is. The parents are collecting every penny and putting it in their pockets. These kids are working. These kids traveling all over the place just working. That's all she's doing. CPS should be able to investigate that, but they can't. So the laws won't even come into place till this kid's 20. Okay, the laws are 20 years, 30 years behind right now. This is insane. Because all the people in that make the laws in the US and Canada are like ancient dinosaurs. Get rid of them. All of them, Republican, Democrat, they're shit. Start getting some young people in there who understand how the world works. Those people are boomers. They were born in the 40s. They don't know shit. They had black and white televisions. Okay, they don't know anything. And then when they finally get in front of Congress or whatever to ask questions about these types of things, it's like they're reading off a paper. They don't even know what it says here that Facebook and this and has this. Is that true, Mr. What's your face? You don't even know, Grandpa. You don't know shit. This is making me angry. I'm sorry. So there it is. That's the Miss Shirley thing. And yeah, I needed to be called out. I'll be following this thing. I think it needs to be more relentless campaigning against what she's doing to her daughter. Otherwise, she's going to keep doing it. She's going to keep doing it anyway. She doesn't give a shit. But until something dangerous happens, and I'll keep saying this, and I will keep saying it, and I will keep saying it because hopefully it changes some people's minds. We are waiting for something really disgusting and dastardly to happen before the laws will change on all this. And this is one way it will. Okay, if you're taking your daughter to meet strangers all over the world, all over the US and all that kind of stuff, you are literally setting her up to be that case. Okay, and I'm trying to scare you. It should scare you. And it clearly doesn't. She doesn't give a shit. Okay, this mom's out there, y'all mother effers out there, and then put up preaching about like how we're her Goliath. We're the Goliath. Are you kidding me right now? Goliath wasn't trying to protect the child, trying to kill one. So we're not the Goliath. We're the only ones saying something, trying to protect your daughter that you aren't doing. You're not stepping up. You're being the asshole here, not us. Check yourself, you dumbass. Everybody, take a deep breath. We need that today. I'm extra angry at these types of cases because, you get the mom on there sometimes and the dad, and they're like, we didn't see it that way. And some change their mind. Some people actually, but she's out there like defiantly like, F off. I'll do whatever I want. And like, that's so crazy if you're a parent and you're supposed to love and protect your kid, and that's your attitude towards your child. You will force her to work and to meet strange men on the internet and damn those who say anything about it. Are you hearing yourself? Damn. I wish CPS had more power. I'm not joking. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. This is a good one. This is a good conversation to have. Keep tabs on this. Keep sending me that.
Okay. He's a YouTuber. He got a very heavy following that with him. And it is so many ladders that he got. Did in fact with this situation, and he said that he's not going to let up on it. Him and a whole lot of them, they want the child to be removed out the home because that is already on the internet. Some guys got that little girl picture around there playing with themselves. All this here had came out. I didn't bring my kids up like that. I didn't bring my daughter up that, go and sit on Uncle lap, go and get Uncle her. My daughter was scared of people because she was smart. She was scared of people. I don't know. I didn't know that called child labor. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the money that she getting did in fact with that she supposed to be paying tax on. Them white people allegedly is in her ass. It's so many people is out there that they all in a group. I didn't know that it was in Alabama. I thought the problem was in Detroit, but no, it's right up Alabama. They is not happy about it. You got some people like they said, let the mother do what she want to do. That's her child. But no, it's her child. But something were to happen, all of us will be out there looking for the child. We did that for Casey Anthony. Y'all, I didn't know that was that bad. I had started a petition on Facebook. I don't know who all went around that side. I just wanted the photos down, because they are. I didn't put on that to stop her from working. Just take the photos and take them down. I didn't know that red. I really that Johnny Gill song with the red dress. I didn't have no idea. As old as that song, there over 15, maybe 20 years old. I didn't know. I didn't think about it until this guy started talking about it. I sang the song. I slow dragged to the song. I didn't know that he was getting her ready for her to have sex that night. Now, if she were to play Betty Wright, Tonight Is the Night. Oh yeah, I know that. But I never could think of that song like that. But them white folks that sat there and pick it apart. He got over 100 and something comments dealing with Miss Shirley. Now, when the white folks jump in there, let's see exactly what happened. Those of you came in late, he hit some hard punches on us. And I mean, very, very hard punches. But I never did think of that little girl. It's like, you take her to the bar, they take a picture, pay me. I didn't know that it mean that the little girl was working. And to this man here, start with all this, he said he is not stopping till that child is that. Now he said he want the mother to go to jail. But what are we gonna charge her with? My, y'all, that's all that I got. I see y'all in a little bit. I'm going to get on the machine and take some medicine. I'm going to come back in a few minutes and we're going to read. I had asked y'all last night, y'all want me to play some music up by like 11 o'clock. Nobody didn't answer. I'm going to come back and see could we play with this here with some music and see how it go through. If y'all basically can hear, that means that it's coming through, that it's not no copyright music, So anyway, I'm going to go and take this medicine and get on the machine. Fold down, self-love, and Yolanda Young, leave me another funky comment. I'm going to get on the machine. But I am feeling a lot better. Up in here is not hurting like how it was. So it's not hurting up here like how it was all up in here. But yeah, I had been on the machine. I supposed to get on the machine 3 times a day. So I'm going to go on my second time now. I cannot get into the doctor until July. Y'all, we also too, when we come back, we got to talk about this insurance. I am Medicaid, Medicare, all the way. Trump got into that. Did you know I've been like that since I've been home, since my husband died, since I've been home. I had the red, white, and blue. Yeah, I got my set working now. I got the thing working now. You hear that? It's coming from here. See, I pressed the button. See what that one say. That one say out. Hold up. That's somebody kissing. And then when I press, so it can put like, I can like play the music long as I hit one of these here. Long as I put like a beat like in it, like we can put be, it won't be like it won't be no copyright. So anyway, I got my thing here, but y'all, I really don't know what to say. I don't know. I know I won't do it for my child, but I can't. Long as okay, Chlorine. It's like that. What is she trying to accomplish? The first thing is that you trying to talk about with that weed on her head. I saw the weed out of her head and she bald headed. Oh, how we would say, what is wrong with you? And also, too, she had little Shirley on with a t-shirt on, a white t-shirt on. Damn, man. Oh wow! Now I know when I was coming up, we were doing our cheers. You think you bad? I know I'm bad. You think you cute? I know you cute. Ooh, now I remember all that, but I didn't remember. Maybe that wasn't the dance back then. Even when I get my ass down here and screw up the ground, I don't do that type of stuff. Oh Lord have mercy. Do y'all think so is right? We ain't talking about black people. You think so is right that the white people coming out this little girl? No. They ain't coming out the little girl, coming out the mama. That boy man there is so mad. He getting in contact with internal revenue about the money she is making. Do y'all think so they mad? Oh, I'm gonna do a poll about it. Do y'all think so they mad because Miss Shirley make it? Should we say Miss Shirley is making the money? Are they mad because Miss Shirley mama is making the money? Are they mad because Miss Shirley mama come up with a great idea? My mom. Yeah, okay. Uh, uh, is people jealous because Miss Shirley can do the boots on the ground? Are they jealous of how much money Miss Shirley mama is making? I think so. That should basically be the question. Are people jealous because of the money that she's making? Is they jealous because Miss Shirley got weed in her hair? What I really want to say, what seemed to be the problem? I know what my problem is. She need to be somewhere with a coloring book. She don't even need, at her age, she don't even need a hula hoop. Damn, y'all, them white folks. Put a one in the chat. You think so is right that them white folks, but you just are right to come out for Miss Shirley mama. And they said they ain't stopping. The man said he even know where that she know somebody out there need to tell her. Well, Chlorine, before you come here, you should have seen how that white man was doing all that cussing. Calling her, oh my God, it was something else. I had to take a break from it. That's how bad he was going off. He said that people don't like him when he do contents on black people, calling him a racist. He said, this is not racist. This is exploiting a child. There's no color in benefit with these kids. He said that she was doing child labor. Then he said, how much money she make? Yes, it was true. She was at the bar at nighttime. Yeah, okay. It called the daddy challenge. Yeah. And Miss Shirley picture should come up as the third one. All his friends, this man got over 100 something. I looked on one of his things, he got 600 something on a little comment. Yes, Chlorine, she was at the bar. The bar had red lights on. What you do then somehow another, the man was reading a note. Chlorine, a man was crying and so emotional because he had done drove 7 hours or something to go and meet Miss Shirley. So guess what? She's such a cute little thing. Yes, she's pretty. She pretty as a button. A cute little thing. You gonna drive all them out. What do you want? You drive all them out. It seems like you want to steal her. Because you driving all that out. You got to come and get something. It's something that you want. It's not no picture. Something what you want. Yes, I do think so. Everybody should be damn investigated. Yes, I think so. It should be a picket sign. They holding up power to the people, power to no damn children around their ball. Yes, I do believe so. Yes, I think so. What that name is called? Jennifer Hudson should get a fine. That was a man picked her up. Yeah. Yeah. I told a stranger. Self-love, you ain't see none of them videos. Y'all didn't see none of them videos. What's out? Y'all want to see another one? Hold up, let me see. Y'all want me to show y'all another one? put another in jail. I show you another one on what she is doing. I didn't know that it had no guy, all that type of stuff. She can drop it like a hot. She can for a bait with a goddamn pull up on. Yes, I seen with a clothing with a goddamn pull up on. With a pull up. I heard her. I seen some video. Look, Miss Shirley sitting in a car seat. Miss Shirley's in a car seat. Grown talking big shot. And the guys, and she was in the car seat, and the grown men just bust out and laugh. Oh my God, what did you say? I mean, my God. Wow. And that boy, that young man, he looked like he on the little funny side. He looked like a pervert. He looked like a pervert. Last time I seen her, she was making children's song ABC. Yeah, she was doing something with some kind of cooking class. That's what she needed. It's okay that she do it, but be around children. Be around children. What you attracting by you popping that pissy ass pull up, that shitty ass pull up. What you popping, baby? It's that goddamn pepper. It's ugh. Yeah. Chlorine, okay, you guys had no seen it. Wow. And then they sit back and damn laugh. These are the type of mother that if the school bus don't come, she'll be right there fussing why the school bus is late, not pick up a child. But when the time for the school bus to bring your child home, you can't find her black ass. She'll tell you somewhere she'll drop them off over there under the tree. No, I wouldn't let that. You know what? The girl next door had got pregnant. My mom, we couldn't play with her no more. My mama said she was grown. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get on the machine. That's something they talking about. But them white folks is not playing. Them white folks is in her ass. They is not playing with her. They said it's disgusting. And I didn't have no idea when that man shout out, say that they got your baby picture all across the world. Men playing with it, playing with the picture, doing everything to that picture with your child. Making their ass growing up to the hot end. Y'all, we'll be back in a little bit. I guess y'all go ahead and have dinner. I'm going to get on the machine. Because it seemed like as the temperature dropping, as it getting up, I feel myself building back up. Yeah. I'm gonna make it loud. We got some sound now. We gonna dance now. Girl, we got us some sound. The sound system here. So I can drop a little beat in there. We can keep on dancing, so it won't be no copyright then. Anyway, you guys, I've seen a little bit. Y'all know if y'all leave me a message, you know I get a clip through my phone that is a message. And I'll get right back with you. I'll be right there. Okay, you guys, I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye. Good night.